It is the 5th of Kethron, 1492. Our adventure begins in the docks of Port Nazareth, located in the Bay of Chult. The harbor ward is busy with many traders transporting their exotic goods and treasures, seeking new arrivals. This is a new and different land for Fenrir. The farthest he's ever ventured from his home in the far north of the Sword Coast. His eyes have never seen such sights. Cat-like people, known as tabaxis, albino dwarfs, and the occasional dinosaur. It is a strange and exciting land of green, full of adventure and full of danger. But that would have to wait. For the Zhentarim have conscripted the barbarian and his mentor, Jaster Mereel, to bodyguard a tribal chief named Rami. The duo arrived aboard the ship named the Lost Cause 10 days ago, and have rested in the city using their time to train in swordsmanship and vehicle handling. Today, the Tiger King, Rami, is set to arrive, and they are at the docks to greet him. The blazing heat is barely beaten back by the cool breeze from the shining sea. As we start, Jaster and Fenrir are coming on the docks. They're going to greet the Tiger King, Rami, as he arrives with his little contingent.
So what does this Tiger King look like?
He's a tribal guy, much like yourself. This is the port.
He's that sexy then.
You know, this city is governed by these traders. The merchants, that is. Their selected council known as the Merchant Princes. Last I heard, there was 7 seated at the Golden Throne.
7 of them.
Yeah. So, our guest is King Rami of the Ocean tribe. And some would consider him a barbarian in this lands. That's why we got this assignment.
Oh, you need someone on the who's an expert in barbarianism.
Exactly. You've learned how to swing a sword. Now it's time you gotta learn why to swing a sword. And win. Our job is not only to keep Rami alive, but attend to all the social functions. Perhaps help him gain political favor. See, what's been happening is these private prospectors these private prospectors have been seeking the valuable territory and rich resources his people and their land produce. These same private prospectors have been financing mercenary armies, and Rami's people have been fighting a war against them for over a decade. If we can gain the favor of these merchants, if he can gain the favor of the merchant princes, then they have the power to stop those private prospectors. And then maybe the Zhentarim could be the Ocean Tribe's partner. You understand?
I think I do. It's starting to come together, but I'm not great at math, so if I forget how many of these private princes there are, you can just help me out.
Don't worry about them. They don't swing swords. They sell.
That might be the big problem.
We're not here to buy. But we're going to sell them this prince. And they're going to love him.
Let's hope that we do.
His ship should be docking. We'll make our way over there.
I can lead the way. Or you can.
Yeah. It's busy. And the docks are aflutter with all these people unloading ships, and you're in Chult. This is it's a peninsula, almost. It's very far from the Sword Coast, but still on the Sword Coast. And as you walk out, Fenrir sees a tabaxi and this bugbear looking at him, just staring at him. And of course, Fenrir had fought a bugbear recently in a cave back in Phandelver.
Fenrir stares back at the bugbear with a grimaced face.
And then he accepts that maybe it turns out the bugbear was just looking at this hot woman behind him, who the bugbear would love to make his girlfriend. And so this tabaxi, this bugbear, and other strange creature folk are being taken on a slave ship to be transported to the land of Morovia.
So, they take these bugbears and other such strange folk as slaves here.
That black land's there, full of despair. I don't go there. I don't visit it. I think they call it the Blood Coast. Not a lot of adventure there. There's a lot of hardship.
Doesn't sound like a good vacation spot. Or maybe it does, depending on what you're into.
Yeah.
I don't like bugbears. Did I ever tell you I got into a battle with one that was pretty tough?
I don't think you did.
Damn near split him from balls to brains. But I got kidnapped by some goblins, which is kind of embarrassing. I had to kick my way out of that cave.
You gotta find a way out of no way.
That you do. I'll tell you what. When you kick a goblin hard enough, they bounce off the wall of a cave. They're done. You should try it sometime.
I tend to kick orcs. That's my forte.
Well, one can't kill too many of those green bastards.
Well, the sun rises over the glittering harbor and the crowds choke the docks as a galleon has moored, and a green flag with crossed tiger fangs shows. That's a ship. He's over there. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
24.
Let me see if I can press this. I wasn't ready, but I'll have it ready now.
Then that's how we will begin the night.
Yeah. With your keen sight, you kind of see these men pushing quickly, kind of through the crowd, towards the Tiger King, Rami.
Some tough-looking fellows moving towards the boat where it's docking.
Well, you can just jump into your instincts if you'd like, you know?
Okay. You want me to...
Yeah, let's roll for initiative then, man.
Looks like they're...
But with your, I'm going to give you, but you're going to get like a sneak attack. I don't know if you're going to be able to get to them because there's so many people here, but you get to move fast. Why don't you go ahead and try to get your way through the crowd? We'll start with that.
Okay. We'll go with like a movement round.
Yeah.
So this is everyone's a difficult terrain, right?
Yes. I'm going to need a dexterity so he can kind of push his way through the crowd.
Okay. You want me to make a dexterity saving throw before I move?
Yeah, let's do that.
Six. So
it's just so many people choking it up, so I'm going to say you get about here.
Okay.
And these guys get up there, and as they're getting up there, he pushes this guy into the water. And
things are getting serious.
they pull their weapons out, yes, and all of a sudden you see the better yet, we'll go back to see if Jaster can get past them. Nope. He's getting caught in the current of people too. So as these guys run up, the king pushed this nerdy looking book guy who was going to greet him into the water to save him. And you see the Tiger King start to stretch out and go into all fours. And it bewilders Fenrir because it reminds him of his people. He turns into a tiger.
A tigre.
Oh, right on the ground.
Time.
And he turns to this tiger, and these guys step back like, holy shit. And at this point, we're going to have to roll for initiative. So, Fenrir hasn't seen anyone transform since he was with his people, and they removed his ability to turn into a werewolf. To see a were-tiger is beautiful. Yeah. And up in the windows, Fenrir can see there's a couple archers popped out of the window.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Oh, jeez, man. So
Dirty
you're
20.
gonna go first. Jaster rolled a natural 1, unfortunately.
So, dirty 1.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna be
Do I
coming
need
up
to make
the
another
rear.
dex to get through this, or I can just kind of move through these squares? 5, 10,
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go through it now.
15, 20.
You get to those guys at least.
And
They're up on like the second story. They popped out windows with their crossbows.
I'm going to throw a javelin up at them. I've got 4 javelins.
All right.
Make an attack. That's only a 12 to hit.
No, that's not gonna hit.
I'll draw a second javelin here. That's going to be 26 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, it's a D6. Sorry.
Something.
I mean 9 damage to this archer right here.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Trying to go hey to the second one, and I've used my bonus action to go into a rage.
The old rage.
Slip into a rage.
Now I can bring this book up here. Jaster, having trouble moving through the crowd, has already pulled his crossbow out. And he's going to take a shot at the guys up on the ledge. You get the men on the docks. I'll take care of them. 7 plus 6 is 13. That's just on the nosy. So, 8 plus 2. Yep, I'm going to go with these. Well, really, Jaster was supposed to go last, but hey, whatever.
Okay.
These guys are going to go ahead and swing at the Tiger King.
So these attackers are facing off with the Tiger King.
Not going to hit him. These guys are going to shoot arrows. One's going to. He turns his attention to you guys. Just like, holy shit. They're going to swing at you. 9 plus 4 is 10.
He misses. I'm
Alright.
dodging.
The other one misses Jaster, so they missed. And we're going to. Jaster already taking his turn. The Tiger King is going to go ahead and chomp at one of these guys. Ooh, that's a 15. Yeah, that's 7 points of damage on him, but he gets a multi-attack, so he's going to attack the second one. That's a natural 1, so he's not going to be able to get... But he's bit into him, and he couldn't get him with a claw attack, so he's hanging onto this guy's leg. And we're back to you.
Okay.
Look at these assholes on the second story there.
Let's see here. That would be...
It's a shallow end of the water there.
Can I walk through this?
It's probably...
Difficult
This from the
terrain.
docks here is at least 10. You're getting to the muckety mud.
If I went 5, 10, and then leaped,
Uh-huh.
my speed is 40, so could I make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? That's 30 feet away.
30 would get you on the boat, yeah.
My strength score is 18.
Yeah.
My speed is 40, so
Yeah.
I would be using 10 feet of
So 5,
movement.
10, yeah.
I can only move 18 feet jumping.
30.
5, 10, 15, this would be 3 feet.
All right, yeah.
So that would be it.
It's
That would
cool.
be illegal.
Yeah, it's
illegal.
cool.
1.
So Fenrir starts
2.
running down the dock,
He runs down the dock.
and this clown looks at him going, "Bow, wow, wow."
Hey, look at
Leap.
that guy.
Barbarian leap. Arm out and shit.
Yeah. And I slam down here, and I immediately chuck a hand axe at this guy.
Okay.
And that's so 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be 11 damage to this
Oh,
guy.
shit, man. He's dead.
Boom!
How's that look?
So Fenrir leaps up into the air, drawing his hand axe out of his belt. And as he lands, he just comes down, axe throwing bar style, and sticks it right in the bullseye, right between the eyes.
Yeah, he crumbles over, but he's still got his leg in the mouth of this tiger. And the tiger lets go.
And he looks at the other guy, and he says, "Come on."
At that point, it really is their turn. So,
I can make 2 attacks, but I wouldn't be able to draw another axe.
well, if you want to.
There's a lot going on. I'd have to draw
alright.
another axe.
Well, I mean, what do you got? You got something else creative?
You only get 1 free action to draw axes. It would be kind of meta if I did all that shit and still.
We are playing one-player D&D. Come on.
I'll draw another axe.
Yeah, let's
I got
do it.
2.
Why not? Have some fun.
He looks at the other guy and he goes, and he throw his other axe at that guy.
Yeah, the guy's stunned by the guy turned into a fucking tiger, and he just saw this barbarian leap onto the boat that was unexpected.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And that one would be 9 damage to him.
Okay. Okay, 9. 9's good.
So he'll stick him right in the collarbone.
He's bloodied.
Alright, that's the end of my turn. No more speed.
These guys, the one guy's pointing down at Jaster is going to go ahead and shoot an arrow out.
Twang.
Not enough. Jaster's way too armored. It hits his armor. He's like,
Yeah. Bounces off his Beskar armor.
yeah, Zhentarian steel. This guy saw you, so he's going to try to shoot at you. Oh man, that's a 2. That's not going to hit. He can't get the range, and this guy, bloodied, is going to shoot at the tiger because his job is to kill the Tiger King at all costs. Ooh, 16's going to hit. And we'll just say he's going to go ahead and just take... it doesn't have the connection, so alright. Woo! He's going to take 6 points damage on the Tiger King. So he puts a bolt into the tiger, and it's sitting on his flesh, and he growls.
And hurt.
And then he pounces onto this guy. Yep, that's gonna hit. And then I'm just gonna say he does 8 damage, which you had wounded him down to 7. So he's like, jumps up and gets this guy's whole head in his mouth, and just puts his fangs right into him, tearing him down. Yeah. This guy, shakes him back and forth until he just dies. It's back to you.
Who else is on the board?
Jaster hasn't gone yet. Jaster's gonna shoot an arrow up there. That's totally gonna hit. And his long crossbow does a d6 of damage, so... Yep. So the one guy you had wounded earlier, he was able to shoot an arrow right through his shin. Boom, pops down. This guy's like, holy shit, I'm getting out of here. And it's your turn. He kind of turns away.
Is this bastard here?
Oh, no, that's it. It's just these guys that are attacking. That's just a dude. A dude just, carrying around a big shield and a sword hanging out that day.
Fenrir will stand in front of the Tiger King, but he makes sure that he doesn't stand. He's almost taking a defensive position, as if none shall pass this area, and he draws from his back this ridiculously fucking heavy looking sword with like no point on the tip, because it's an executioner's blade, and he stands there waiting and says, "Stand back, Tiger King. No other bolt shall meet your flesh today, so long as Fenrir stands between you and they."
I'll say that this guy's just bolting out of there because they failed the assignment. And just like, well, our job's to protect him. We can't chase. Jaster pushes past this little gnome with a magnifying glass. What? And these albino dwarfs. What? Who knows why that gnome's in the jungles? What treasures he could be looking for? What last crusade he could be on?
That's true.
And at that point, He transforms back into his human form.
This wasn't in my dad's diary.
And this guy kind of pulls himself up out of the water. And the combat round is over. You know, he takes the arrow out of his shoulder. Oh.
Jaster and us are standing before him now.
And this guy runs up. Hi, I'm Mordecai Tullins. I'm the one who hired you. Thank you. You're just in time to save the king.
Hail, I am Fenrir.
I'm Jaster. Yeah, Mordecai's our connection here. You arrived just right when we needed you. This is King Rami.
Yes, thank you for your help. I appreciate your urgency. It appears I am not welcome in this city.
Well met, King Rami. You are welcome enough. At least by the right people. And I'll reach my hand out to his to as a greeting.
What? I don't know this greeting.
I am a barbarian of the Northlands. There, we grasp each other's arms and squeeze really hard. And we say, Atros Vala in Dwarven. This is a greeting
He
amongst
tries
warriors.
it, he does it, but it hurts his shoulder because he's got the arrow. The arrow went into it. Ugh. But he's a large, tribal chieftain man, so he's almost as large as a Fenrir in some respects.
I see you are a skin shifter.
I have the power to turn to the tiger.
I used to be a wolf. We'll get along.
This'll be great.
Well, and this Mordecai is a scholar. He's like, I have a room for us. We can go to the nearest tavern and we can set up shop.
You'll be safe now. We'll make sure to stay with him the whole time. Let's check the bodies, Fenrir.
Yes. I'll investigate the bodies. Start investigating.
You just find 60 gold on them, but they have these little brands with a symbol and a mercenary like guild symbol on them, but you don't recognize it.
Recognize this?
Jaster looks at,
Yeah, that's the Blackwatch mercenaries. They're from the Moonshade Islands.
Moonshay. I've heard of the Moonshay Islands.
They're not a big operation, but they've been known to harass Zhentarim operatives. That gold will buy us a couple of drinks.
I got all your drinks. I paid for the hotels and everything. Everything's on me. We're going to make this a very peaceful treaty. The Treaty of the Tiger King. This is going to be great.
Well,
if
then.
you and your envoy would come with us.
Well then, Tiger King, consider this 60 gold my tribute to you. For all after all, it was your kill. It is your prey. That is your spoils.
I look forward to speaking with you more about your skin shifting and what your people do. It'll be nice to have a kinfolk in these strange lands, this civilized place.
And I know all too well what you're saying.
And
It would be my honor.
The strange thing about Chult is there's only like one real city. Everything else is just jungly temples, and I mean there are cities, but they're like Aztecian cities. It's very, very strange.
A lot of orangutans out there
Yes.
singing about wanting to be learn the secrets of fire. Hey, Jaster,
Yeah.
do you think before we go home I could pay one of those fellows out there to get me a ride on one of those three-horned beasts?
I don't know if I'd be riding those. There's a lot of pretty girls down at the brothel, though.
Maybe I could take one of them for a ride on a three-horned beast.
It's gonna be a long boat ride back to the Sword Coast.
We might need company.
Yeah, I think I'll go without.
Well, I've got plenty of energy for both of us.
Well, I appreciate your help. Well worth the gold coin I had to pay your organization. What we need to do is prepare the king. He has many opportunities to win over the merchant princes. His first will be a luncheon tomorrow that we're going to go to. If you guys could, because he's, and I don't mean this rudely, sir, he's a savage.
I don't like that.
He is uncivilized. He doesn't understand the ways
A
of our
man
people.
of the wilderness.
He is a man of the of the jungles, to be honest with you. If you could help him prepare for his luncheon, tomorrow's itinerary is he's going to go to a luncheon, then we're going to go to the Vanguard house for dinner, or I'm sorry, for lunch, and then we're going to go, I'm still a little bit worried, and then I've got us a carriage ride to the nightlife district where we're going to meet other socialites. We need to gain favor in the city to help him win his, or help him get his needs addressed.
Sounds like you're going to fatten him up.
Yeah, I don't like all the way you talk. You talk too much. Go ahead, get out of here. We'll take care of this.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about all those fancy luncheons. We'll find something fun to do while we're here as well. I'm sure.
Well, I agree with you, Fenrir, but we do got to make sure he makes an impression on the nobles.
I suppose you're right.
Well, what do your people do during these luncheons?
I've never been to one.
Well, I guess it's all on me, huh?
I mean, when I eat lunch, it's usually out of a boiling pot. Or off of a fire on a stick. Am I right, Tiger King?
I like a good red meat.
Haha. We'll get along fine then.
What were you telling me about your people?
I am from the Grey Wolf tribe, from the spine of the world.
Is the grass as green there?
The grass does not grow, except for a little while in the summer and the spring. It is covered in snow most of the time. We live a life of hardship. I left that land a long time ago. My people are moonborn, though. We change with the full moon into the wolf. Some can change at will. But that gift is gone from me now, for I have joined the land of civilization.
Has it done you well?
I have learned much. Our people's lives are governed by nature, and the rule of our kind of people is survival of the fittest, and fortune favors the strong. But here, amongst this jungle of brick and mortar, and the gathering of men and other races, I have learned to strengthen the one thing in my body that was not already maxed to its limit, my mind. And we barbarian tribes must learn to become stronger and learn more than what we know. Otherwise, our long-lived brethren, the stone folk and the pointy-eared elves of the forest, they will outlive us. We live short lives. We have no time to live as mongrels in the caves. I left those caves to learn the ways of the world.
But I must succeed for my people. For the mercenaries come and kill my people daily, stealing our resources, the women, the children. They live in fear of war. All their hope rests upon me, and I must learn to speak to these merchant princes and show them the error of their ways.
I will tell you this. If we can help you broker a peace amongst the civilized tribes, you and your people will be able to make things like this. And he'll pull up Avenger, and he'll show it to him, and he'll say, look at the quality of this steel. This was made by a member of the Uthgard people. This kind of steel is not known to my tribes, yet he learned to create it himself by joining with the world of men. We will help you accomplish that yourself.
Well, it starts with this lunch. What will I do?
Well, sometimes you can win nobles over by showing them feats of strength or telling them tales. They see you as a champion of sorts, something they could never be, somewhat like Fenrir. Uncaged, unkept.
One thing I have learned, men like us, we like to say things as we see them. If you notice that any of the people at this luncheon are fat or ugly, don't tell them to their face. I learned the hard way.
How should I treat them?
You want to treat them as if it was a woman.
Do a charisma check as you explain this to him. We'll add some rolls into this.
Okay. Treat them as if it is a woman who does not want to be with you, but you must woo her. Let's see.
We call that passive aggressive.
Is that just a persuasion check or regular
I'll go with
charisma?
charisma.
Just regular roll. Okay, it's 9.
I have many wives in the tribe. I don't know how to treat them.
Oh, lucky you. Or unlucky. Have you ever stalked a fawn in the forest
Many times.
when it is with child? Well, they are a little bit more timid. You must be more cautious with them. That is how you must approach nobles, I have found, or men of import.
What if we try to impress them with your strength? That's something. Show them the power. Fenrir, how could he... What would be a typical feat of strength for him to demonstrate his vitality?
Well, challenge their greatest warrior to a duel.
I think that's a tad much. They're not fighters.
See how far they can throw a boulder.
There's going to be no boulders there. This is a luncheon.
Oh. Perhaps, well, if it's involving food, perhaps he could demonstrate how much he could consume. Feats of gluttony are always very fun. His constitution is high. Maybe he could outdrink the nobles.
Do a constitution check. To kind of show him how he would... that's the best I can come up with.
He reaches over and he grabs a tankard that's like a 3-liter boot that's being taken over to a table over there, and he grabs it and he chugs it himself, and he rolls a natural 2.
It just drums
Which
down.
he gets about halfway and goes, blah,
I'll give you advantage on that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. And he rolled a 3.
It just runs down his face.
This blah, and I go, oh, but surely a king's constitution is much higher than mine.
It's some nasty wine that he's never had that these people drink. Some berries that he's never got.
Christ, what is that made with?
I don't know about that.
That didn't go so well.
Will there be mating dances with the women?
I don't know this land. Do you think there will be, Jaster?
I think we're out of our depth here. I've made arrangements for us to go to the bathhouse and clean up. We'll start there.
Oh, I haven't had a wash in 2 months.
All right. Come with us. We'll clean up.
Advantage 2 and a 3.
You are a fish out of water, that's for sure.
That's for sure. I'm in Chult.
Yeah, it's a different place. Yeah, you guys arrive at the bathhouse. actually, there is a public bathhouse because the people in the port are very clean thanks to the cleansing rain. Residents are very, very scrupulous about hygiene, and most would repulse the thought of going a day without a bath. So there's dozens of bathhouses. So this is one of the ones that Jaster has made sure is emptied out just for you guys, so you can have a moment of role play if you'd like. And Jaster very rarely will take off his armor and stuff, and you can see he's scarred up and everything. And you guys had taken that long boat ride from the Sword Coast. You guys left Boulder's Gate, actually, on a boat, a Zhentarim vessel called the Lost Cause. And you got here 10 days ago. And Jaster's hair's a little longer than it normally is, so he's going to hire one of the bathhouse attendants to shave him. He wants to be shaved while you guys are hanging out, because he usually keeps his hair crew cutted.
Right.
And Fenrir can't help it, but notice that the motherfucker's a ginger.
I never saw that. Well then, I didn't realize that Jaster's hair was fire touched.
I can hear you.
I'm next.
You get a haircut. Your hair's a bit long, hippie.
Well, my beard is coming in. I support the old mutton chop look most of the time.
There once was an item my people had that allowed you to grow a beard once a day. It was magical in nature.
That sounds like it could be a lot of fun, but a lot of hassle if you want to shave.
Well, there are pretty women here who shave men for coin.
That there seems to be. I've never let one do that before. Never been naked in a bath before with a woman with a blade to my throat either. So
You say that, but I see
there's a first time for everything.
you have quite a scar there on your chest.
It's healing up.
Will it heal?
Very perceptive, King.
That is my job.
It might.
If I'm to save my people, I must be perceptive.
I hope one day that it does, but I'm not sure yet. The flesh will heal. The wound that it cut deep in me by the person who put it there, that is yet to be determined.
Men like you and me need wounds like that to keep us going. You must have that deep pierce inside to keep you propelled outside.
It does drive me. That is for sure. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for this. That is certain.
And where are you going?
I am going where my feet take me, for I have wanderlust, and I have a desire to find my own fortune, build my own name, and perhaps one day you and I will greet each other as kings.
Your tribes are at war also? They are scattered?
All the time. I know nothing but war, and the lands from whence I come are riddled with nothing but hardship, and life is a battle every day, both against nature, beast, and man.
Do you like this battle? I dream of a day with no battle, of waking up and just enjoying the sounds of the forest, my children, my children's children laughing.
I had a day like that not too long ago outside the city of Phandelver, when there was no fight to be had. My enemies with the red scarves were defeated, and I walked through the forest, and for the first time had no desire or had no need for drawing my sword in many, many days. And I can tell you that I enjoy those times. I appreciate battle as well, and the excitement of war. I will never retire. As long as there is a way for me to make my way with the sword, I will. But I know of what you speak, and it is pleasant.
Why do you fight, Fenrir?
It is in me. It is who I am. It is my nature. And it is what I am best at. For while these politics and these politicians use their tongues as silvered weapons, my weapon is my arm and the steel which it holds. I hope one day to become the greatest swordsman that ever lived, and be known as such.
I wish only to live in peace.
That is honorable for you. It is a word, though, that I have never been able to afford. I hope that you one day will be able to, if that is your heart's desire. For the most important thing for us barbarians is freedom, and you must be free to seek what you want, be it peace, war, conquest, or beautiful women shaving your fucking ginger hair off of your head.
Hey. I want only to run through the forest with my family, to not worry about being attacked for our riches, for our minerals, for our steel. Do your people not run through the forest? Do you miss that?
I will admit that is one thing that I do miss, since I lost the gift, as I would call it. The wolf inside me has gone to sleep, possibly forever. It is the price of my freedom, unfortunately. But I remember the run, and I remember the hunt, and I remember the invigorating feeling I had as I ran on all fours in the bright moonlight. I understand. My home will be the halls of Uthgard in eternal battle. Perhaps yours will be the eternal hunt.
I hope to stand by the side of Mbute, our god, and maintain his vigilance over the evil creature, the Zhentarim, the eater of nightmares, the swallower of the world. What gods of you have Jaster Mereel? One god. Steel.
Aye.
This is the way. And even in the bathhouse he has a knife.
I tend to favor Jaster's gods. Our god is Uthgar. Though I seldom pray to him, I have never had the tongue for it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I believe that the only prayer I've ever made to him was through the sound of my ocarina.
You play?
I do, actually. It is something that we warriors may learn while we sit by the fire at night when there is no killing to be done, and the drink has been flowing.
Do your people have songs?
We do.
Would you share one with me?
I can. Uthgar, in the still of night I stand, waiting with steel in hand. Will I die in battle upon my back? I ask that when I do, that you won't send me back. Let me dine in the halls of my father. Let me dine in the halls of my kin. Make my sword sing for all glory, and let me feel the power within. That is a warrior song.
That was beautiful.
It's nice the first time you hear it, but he sang it like 20 times on the boat.
Well, and put enough wine in me, I'll sing it a lot more.
Girls, you heard the man.
And they bring wine to Fenrir. And Fenrir understands that this is not only a bathhouse, but also a brothel.
Hooray!
As Jaster kind of slips back, the Tiger King kind of enjoys, because he doesn't get to take a bath as often as he would love. How does Fenrir's night turn out? Because they have the luncheon tomorrow. What does he do that night? You can just tell me as you see fit.
Well, he's going to turn these two bitches inside out. I'm just kidding.
That's going in the audio, you know that.
I took a picture for the audio, too. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, he'll enjoy Storm and Jean Grey right there. And
Yeah.
get a nice shave and a happy ending. And I don't know if he's going to talk to the king and Jaster anymore after that. But,
Well, they probably retire for the night.
yeah,
And
he'll end up howling at the moon all night.
he kind of wakes up. We're not going to... Well, this will be the luncheon, but we're not going to worry about this yet. So you kind of wake up in the morning.
He drank deeply last night.
Yes, he enjoyed himself. It was a long voyage here, and they wake up. And, of course, him and Jaster are sharing kind of a room adjacent to the king.
Jester's like, did you even get any sleep?
Let me just say this. The women of Chult are very gifted in not letting a man sleep. But when they do put him to sleep, it is a very deep one.
What are you going to wear to this luncheon? We have the luncheon, and then we have the dinner. You can't go shirtless.
Well, I'm sure I need to wear something. Perhaps I should go don something of the local tailors or something. How would one dress in Chult?
Let's see if Mordecai can maybe go out and fetch us some. Mordecai!
Mordecai comes in. Yes, yes. We have the big luncheon today. You guys have to make a wonderful showing of the king. Let these people know that he can aid them. They're civilized, and I know he's not. What did you call him? A man of the wilderness?
Well, we need your help.
I'm here to help. That's what I do.
Right now, we need what's said in my language, montage. And in that, I need for you to make us look pretty for this luncheon.
What do you want me to do?
Get us dressed, man.
Flowers?
Get us looking nice. Where can we find some nice threads to put upon our skin?
What would you like me to? I could try. What do you want?
We need to look fancy.
Well, how does one look fancy?
We're not from Chult. Take us where the rich merchants of this land would shop for their clothes.
I mean, they wear lots of colors here, this headdress and lots of bones. But I mean, I don't know if the nobles wear bones. I mean, they wear jewelry, fine jewelry. Do you have fine jewelry?
We have fine jewelry, Jaster.
No.
Is it in the budget?
We need slacks and pants. You can't go in there topless.
Well, I have common clothes, but in my pack. But
This is not a common luncheon. These people expect.
Here's what's going to happen, Mordecai. We're not going to leave the king, Rami. You're going to go out. You're going to find clothes that fits him and fits me. It's the kind of clothes you would wear if you had
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. You're just so small. I mean, what is your diet?
I'm a scholar, okay? I read books.
Yeah. What do you eat? Rats like one a day?
Go get us clothes and get bigger books to carry around.
And
You'll
a
be
sandwich, for fuck's sake. Ugh.
All right, so you're going to roll a d20 based on what kind of clothes he brings back to you. Anything over a 10, it'll be fancy. Anything under a 10 will not be fancy.
Come on, pretty woman. I need this montage right now. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman. Natural 1. Don't walk away, hey, okay.
You know, very
If
few.
that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll wear a muumuu to lunch.
Very rarely do I get to do this live. He comes back and
Dude, I'm gonna
Think-
look like George Love the Jungle.
think of the most racist,
I got-
unnecessary,
I got leopard print.
yeah, like a tourist outfit, and it's like 2 sizes too small.
Dude, I'm wearing
It won't tuck
I'm
in,
wearing
your
leopard,
belly
I
buttons
look
out.
like I'm wearing leopard print Tarzan shit and like a short mini skirt looking thing, okay? Like I'm a rotoscope 80s nightmare right now.
like you know, think of the worst possible
Oh yeah.
breeches, and like he got you pants that go to like
I look
your,
like Prince
to your
Adam.
calf, and like these little clog shoes here, and the shirt's way too tight, and he got you some like a safari hat. Are you here? This will be for to keep your hair. Maybe you tie your hair up. I've never dressed people.
You've never read a book about the way people are supposed to look?
Actually,
I'm not even from here, and I'm pretty sure this isn't how I'm supposed to look.
I think the purple pants are nice. I think the fanny pack really brings.
I
it
didn't say
together.
anything was wrong with the purple pants, but the shirt, what?
Yeah, but that's a fanny pack of holding. It really brings.
I appreciate the fanny pack. I was able to stick my sword in there. It's pretty good. Anyway, Jaster, what do you think?
I
think the purple pants really brings out the blue shirt he got you. Really ties it all together. Really nice. You're not that civilized, are you, bookworm?
What about the king?
Oh, he's gonna wear his ceremonial robes. He's got to. It's his thing.
What are you going to wear? Your armor now?
Well, I mean, what did he bring me?
Pretty woman walking down the street.
Oh no, you should just make it up. Something awful.
Oh, he got a 13.
No, it should be just something awful.
All right. He brought him. Okay, so I look like Prince Adam from He-Man.
Yeah, like a pink shirt.
Yeah.
God, it's a bluish pink shirt.
I got like a pink vest and purple pants and fuzzy purple cod piece.
He's like, here you go.
But you look like Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah. Here's a headband or some shit
Yeah.
too, you know.
Yeah.
You look like Hunter S. Thompson. You got like a fucking flat red shirt with yellow flowers.
I'm going to go as your bodyguard, Fenrir. You're on your own. You're going to be the guy talking to them. Maybe they'll like your look.
I hope they do. I'm gonna have so much fun putting the Fenrir's head on top of Prince Adam's body this week for the audio.
And unfortunately, a ugly, unwell-dressed Fenrir has gone to the party. That was, you know, who knew that was going to happen?
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Sometimes they tell the story, the dice.
I'm going to leave his aides out because I don't want...
Because we don't like AIDS.
Jaster's going to stand outside, kind of guarding the place.
I bet you I could make it on Hero Forge. Ridiculously dressed Fenrir.
Mordecai's going to point out people to Fenrir. That's Armeline. She's a Harris. She loves strong men, so you know. That's the Contessa Larry. She's quite the scholar. She loves books and stuff. I kind of like her too. Oh, that's Professor Concer. He never heard an adventure he doesn't like. That's Lordine Finderlin. He likes the arts, you know, dancing, and picture shows and things, his plays and stuff.
Personal bard.
Yeah, he's got his personal bard. And then that's Reginald. He's the provost. He loves magic.
I got a magic trick for him.
So this is the Vanglor. So you guys got in a coach and you left your tavern and you went to the Vanglor house. It's an ivy-covered manor in the wealthiest city in the district. All these are finely dressed nobles. When you get to the door, they ask the guards, "Surrender your weapons." "I'll stay outside." "You? In the Prince Adam outfit?"
I don't know who that is, but I'm going to assume he's really cool.
"Your weapon?"
Jaster, and I pull this big fucking executioner sword off my back. Hold on to that for me, yeah?
Jaster takes it. "I guess now I have the power." Okay.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, don't get you. Okay.
Never mind. I handed my dagger as well. 1s and 4s tonight, boys.
All right. This is a diplomatic mission. Good call. All right.
Couldn't have hit it in these tight pants anyway. I look over at Mordecai.
Yeah, I'm just. What about that mace you're carrying?
That's not a mace.
I guess barbarian. What they say about barbarians is true. Ding. So I've already told you about all the people here. We need to win them over to the king when he arrives. Well, the king's coming. He's in the cart. Actually, he's here. All right, we'll let him go in with his entourage. But Fenrir, Master, should I call you Master Fenrir? I mean, that's what they kind of do.
You can call me that.
All right,
like
Master
it.
Fenrir. If we could maybe win a few of these nobles over to his cause, let them know what he's here for. These people have their own agendas, and I will help you in any way. I'll remind you what their interests are, and if you could just persuade 2 of them to his cause, that would be great.
I'll start with that woman who likes strong men.
Good call, because you, yeah.
Have a big mace.
All right. And you go over to the Harris. Armeline.
Hail,
Look at
Harris
you.
Armeline.
Oh, you don't leave much to the imagination, do you?
And your reputation does not precede you as well.
What is that reputation?
Oh, I've heard of your beauty and for your admiration for the finer physique.
And he throws his arm up.
I do a fucking Gaston from Beauty and the Beast pose.
Ooh.
Got my teeth brushed at the bathhouse yesterday.
You know what I don't like? Nerds.
I don't like them either. And I shoved Mordecai like so hard that he slams into the wall over there. I brought him over here to insult him in front of you.
Oh, tell me how.
By shoving his head so hard into that wall, he's bleeding out of his nose.
Oh my. Look at you. You're so strong, you don't give a fuck what you wear, do you? Look at that crazy outfit.
You sussy boy. Is that supposed to be some sort of joke?
Are those your son's pants, or are you just happy to see me?
I'll tell her, yes, I dressed myself, of course. I'm from the Sword Coast. This is the way we dress.
Oh, they have such fashion sense. They're way ahead of the people down here in this barbaric.
I'm from 10 towns.
So many
You ever
towns.
you ever heard of
keep one of you?
You ever heard of Tribor? It's the richest country in the north, and it breeds the strongest men. All except for the men of the Ocean tribe. Those are the strongest people. They're probably stronger than me, too.
Well, I've never been to Tribor, but I'd like to try you.
Well, you could. I could maybe arrange that if maybe you did me a favor.
And what's that?
Talk to my friend. Maybe see if you like what he has to offer as well, and then you can delve into whatever parts of me you wish.
Your friend's not your dick?
No, that's your friend.
I just thought you were being, metaphorical.
No, very literal.
You sophisticated, muscular men from the north.
I am. You should feel how hard my hand is when I slap it against your ass.
Ooh.
No one's looking.
All right.
Sleight of hand?
Sure.
Natural 2.
You just
Whack!
That was kind of light. Are you holding back on me?
I didn't want to knock you over in front of your friends.
What do you need me to do for your friend?
He's looking to make some contacts and really sell the plight of his people to gain the favor of the 7 merchants.
And all his people are scrapping like you?
The strongest. They have tiger blood.
Oh, I've heard about what happens when you drink tiger blood.
It flows through them.
The sheen on them.
Yeah, and he is the Tiger King. And you know what they say about the Tiger King.
No, tell me.
Well, he's the strongest of all.
I thought it'd be a little something different, but yes, that makes sense. Well, I will give my aid to this Tiger King and his buff, rumbly men.
Wait till you meet him. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can introduce you to him right now if you'd like.
What did I tell you? I said go talk to the nerd with the books. We'll be over there in a minute. I'll introduce her.
All right, well...
And I go like this at him and like get out of here, you know?
And then, of course, the Tiger King would come up. His name is Rami, just in case you feel weird by calling him the Tiger King. But, hey, we're doing that. It's happening.
This is Rami, the king of tigers. This is Armeline.
Ah.
She appreciates the finer muscularity of the brawny men of the wilderness.
If only there was a cookie made with a chocolate and a vanilla topping. Something would have to be the filling, right?
Fenrir is starting to
Yeah, let's go find someone else to talk to.
The wheels in his head are turning.
Please, talk to the king.
I think that went well. Oh my god.
All right, so do we talk to the Countess Laurel about poetry? Do we go talk to...
Just let me catch my breath for a minute. I feel like a whore in painted clothes. I've never had to sell myself on the street like a common hooker. That was strange. All right. Who was the guy who likes adventures?
That's Professor Concert.
All right. Let's go see the Professor Cunt.
No, it's Concert.
Concert.
No, it's not Concert. It's
All right.
Concert.
All right. Concert. Sorry.
Listen, the future of Ramie's tribe rests on this, okay?
Yes, Concert.
Listen, put your mace away. We're supposed to have the weapons in here.
I can't. She kept rubbing on it.
I would introduce, this is Master Fenrir of the northern tribes of the Sword Coast. And this is Professor Concert.
Professor Concert.
As you do.
As I do indeed. I hear you appreciate a good tale of adventure.
Oh, I love a tale of adventure as long as it's not in song.
Who has time for music?
Well, there's that clown back there that mysteriously shows up over and over playing music.
That guy seems really weird. Anyway, what are you doing here today? Having a nice luncheon?
Oh, yes.
What are you eating?
Well, they have lizard on a stick, some of the finer fruits.
Ah, lizard on a stick. You know what that makes me remember?
A lizard on a stick?
There was this one time when I fought a wormling in a cave deep in the caverns of the mountains of the north. He came upon me and my crew as we were delving for precious gems. He ate 2 of my men immediately, throwing their dead bodies against the rocks, splashing their blood, painting a red hue upon the stone. I drew my blade in time, just so to be able to draw it up into his throat and fell the beast.
And then?
And then I threw his corpse against the wall and took his head, and took the head back to my tribe. And I was hailed as champion of the summer. For that was merely just one event that happened that summer. I mean, there's so many adventures going on there, I can't even count.
That was spring break?
That was spring break. Before we went back to school. And you know what school is?
Where they sing?
No, we run around and fight bears with our fists. That's school. You get to 5th grade, you fight 2 bears at once. We only go to 5th grade.
You and your northern stories. Oh, that's so wonderful. Yes, he's very wonderful.
Have you heard of the Lost Mine of Phandelver?
It is legend.
I found it.
No, you just...
I did. I found it.
Bullshit.
I did. I am the hero of Phandelver. Fenrir.
Why would the hero of Phandelver be in Chult?
I slayed the Spider King. And I took the mine back. And it is up and running again. You just wait. Someday you're gonna get a letter with news from that part of the Sword Coast, and you'll hear all about it. And you'll say, I met that Fenrir at a luncheon one time. And he was wearing the finest clothes of Neverwinter.
I don't believe that for a moment, but write your name on this napkin just in case.
I will.
It's a collectible.
I will do that. And
oh boy,
he just kind of. You want me to make what kind of check you want me to roll for that?
Intelligence check
to write my name. That's going to be a 10 minus something. Yeah, so a 9. I draw a 9.
Is that a symbol?
Yeah. That's what they're going to put on the headstone one day.
Amazing.
I'll do you one better. And he'll take a tip of a steak knife and go boop and point the tip of his finger and put a drop of blood on the side of it there. Yeah, you take that to a blood wizard or something, and they'll figure it out that it's me.
Ah, collectible.
Yes.
And he goes about his way.
Oh, I forgot to ask him to meet the Tiger King. Shit.
Excuse me, sir. Before you go. Oh, I was going to, put my collectible in a bag.
Well, the whole reason I was coming over to talk to you and to give you that collectible was to tell you that even though my adventures are pretty cool, there's a Tiger King here from the Blood Coast? No, not the Blood Coast. That's where that other guy's
He
from.
lives in the jungles of Chult, sir.
And he is, he's got adventures that you can check the facts of right now, today, and not have to wait for months.
And he doesn't sing like that mime over there in the corner.
I don't think he's a mime. Would we call him a mime?
I don't know what his people call him.
Mime don't talk. I break the fingers of mimes. I've met a few of them.
Well, lucky for us, he hasn't said anything.
Well, you should go talk to that Tiger King. He is a man of many tales of adventure.
I will do that.
I will introduce you.
I'll get his signature too, for my collection.
All right.
And he'll go over and... Good job, Fenrir. You've done well.
All right. What's that guy over there on the left, right? Like?
That's Lord Federine. He likes dancing and shows. That's why he's got the traveling thing with him.
Oh, ha!
We're gonna do this, aren't we?
Fag!
And what does the clown say in return?
Well, I think I do feel like having one of those. And he pulls a cigarette out of his jacket and lights it up with the tip of his finger. Well, that girl over there likes books. Maybe you can use your knowledge to talk to her or something.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, what do you want?
Would you like to play a game of chess?
That sounds really weird. Is that where we rub our chests together or cover it up in oil?
No, we sit down and we play a game of mental warfare. It's just a show for the crowd, maybe.
I look over at Mordecai and I go, is it fun?
He's like,
If Mordecai doesn't like it, then I love it.
Oh, shit.
And so you sit down and play a game of chess with Lord Lean Finderline.
I will go first. Hee hee hee.
What do I do? We'll just move this around or what?
I'm going to have to do an intelligence check.
Okay. 16.
You somehow just copy what he does.
This is like battle strategy, eh?
Yes, but you put your pawns out there, and then use your king and the queen to...
What's the objective in the end?
Well, it's to capture the other player's king.
Oh, we have a game like this back home. Yes.
I will take my turn then. And he kind of moves a pawn.
13.
And you move your rook. Roll 13.
6.
And he counteracts it. Rolled an 8.
2.
And he moves it. I believe I'll have checkmate here. Go ahead and roll.
I don't think so. Damn it. 2.
And
Those are retired for the night.
he says,
King me. Jester, play a song now for my victory.
You're the best around. Ain't no one ever gonna keep you down.
That's why I keep him on retainer.
Yeah.
You are good fun, large man in purple, blue.
Well met.
Pink outfit.
You played a good game. I've never played before. Unfortunately, beginner's luck did not favor me today.
Do your people have games?
I told you we have a game like this at home, only it involves 4 players. And we meet on a field just like this, and we all take turns catching up to each other, only at the end of it, it's whoever's arms aren't torn out of their sockets is the winner.
No.
Very similar.
No.
to this.
Lord Fenrir, Master Fenrir means that they play other table games, not... Nobody loses their arm.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Fenderland.
That's just for dorks.
Oh, yes, no. They do other games. Drinking games.
Yes, drinking games. We played those.
We must play. What do you drink? Wine?
Ale, wine, recently some thick white milky stuff that I threw up all over the hearth.
Wine. I'll get you wine. You drink wine with the Lord, right?
I will do that.
Master Fenrir?
I will do that.
And he turns and the clowns start to pull a vase out. No, we don't want it from you. Put that away.
I wasn't going to offer it to you anyway. By the way, for the listeners, the thick white milky shit is like something they have in Africa where they chew up this white root and spit it into a bottle and ferment it and drink it. It's gross.
Here is some nice Chult. This ain't strong enough. I want to drink what he drinks. What do you have with you, sir? Do you have a drink from your land?
I don't think I do. I'll look at my inventory. I don't have anything. Would I have something from my land? Like maybe a water flask or what?
Sure.
Or a skin?
Whatever, yeah. Something you would have brought with you to remind you of home.
I don't know if I would have it on
Just
me,
make it
though.
up then. Something to remind you of home.
What was that? What was that wine that we said was really special to me? Was it Knucklehead Trout wine or some shit like that? Or was, what was that? Ice wine.
Nice wine.
Ice wine. That's what I like. I have
You
a little,
have this from the north?
I have a little bit of it. Jaster, come here. He's standing here, right?
This is not going to end well, is it?
Listen, give me my pack for a second. Let me get that little bottle out of there that I've been saving. I come back with it half drank. I kind of sipped it on the voyage over. But I'll share it with you. I think I got a bottle of it as like a reward or something back in the day. I don't remember.
All right. Sounds good. So you got this ice wine.
Yeah.
Is it strong?
It is made by the men of the north of the Sword Coast. It is strong.
Then I will roll with disadvantage, and you can roll with advantage, and we will drink this.
Very good. Con save or?
Yeah.
Well, shit. That's 5. Is that 2 natural ones? Oh, it's a 7 and a 1. 7-11.
He's like, he shoots it back. This isn't that strong.
Nope.
Smacks his head on the table.
And I look over at Mordecai and go, checkmate.
Mordecai looks over at the clown and
He squeaks his nose. Squeaky. And he just kind of like vanishes into the thin air.
he's probably gonna go collect kids or something. That's what they do.
Do they?
They're evil. They're class. Creed. Anyway, I don't know if we won him over, but we might have. We'll ask him in the morning. He wasn't ready for that kind of stuff. I think we've had a splendid lunch, and we should probably gather the. Oh, here comes the Tiger King.
I would talk to him, but he appears to be sleeping.
It turns out he can't hold his liquor. There's one more person we could talk to, and perhaps with the help of Mordecai, we could woo her.
Yeah, there's more than one, and I think we have our chariots waiting outside. It's double parked. We need to go. We need to head to the next.
Very good.
We have many people to see. Lots of stuff. Thank you, everybody. Tiger King will be back.
Hey, Toots. I hear you like reading books.
Fenrir, no, but please, it's time. It's time. We gotta go. It's time to go. We have a mission.
Yeah, I know. I'm on my way out. I just wanted to recommend a book for you. It's called The Heroes of Phandelver, and I'm the star. One day you'll remember this moment, eh?
As they walk out, the guy's like, yeah, got his autograph. That was fucked up.
What was?
That's strange, all those fancy people. Their fancy talk.
Yeah. It is. I did my best. I think you'd be proud.
It's probably only gonna get worse from here. You guys get in the cart. That's the best we could do with the cart.
I mean, Zombicide doesn't have any fucking carriages yet.
Where's Oh, here he is. I actually think that went fairly well, to be honest with you, Jaster. I think it went pretty good.
King, did you make any good contacts?
I spoke with a woman who was thirsty.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good way of putting it.
These people are not unlike us. They crave similar things.
Hey, listen. When you cut us open, we're all red inside.
The cart goes down the road. If you would like to continue to talk, feel free to. They're headed to the Club Leventus. Leventus. They're headed to Club Leventus.
How'd you like that fella who likes adventures? He didn't make you cut your finger open, did he?
No. Should he have? Is that something your people do? A blood pack?
It's something I did to get him to talk to you.
You did well.
Had to give him a little bit of excitement. He's one of those that likes to hear stories of adventure.
That outfit you're wearing's an adventure.
It's turned out to be. If I head back to that place tonight, it might be an even bigger adventure if that lady, Amelia, is still there.
You are enjoying the people.
You know, it's fine. I speak better with a blade, but, I'm getting the hang of it, I think.
Well, because, a blade can end conversations, but sometimes you need to have the conversation.
I think I am realizing that. My friend Squirrel back home will appreciate it as well.
Oh, that guy.
He's funny if you get to know him.
I don't want to get to know him. He's not funny.
You'll see someday.
I doubt it.
Well, Tiger King, are you excited?
Yes, I want to go visit the clubs. I want to go clubbing without hitting seals.
All right then.
Dusk falls as the coach clatters through the cobblestone streets. The lanterns begin to light along the way. And you have all these laborers and beggars and children. They're milling past the coach as it's headed into the nightlife district. Well, anything you'd like to do in the... right?
King, surely
Yes, friend Fenrir.
you are peaceful, or hungry for peace, but surely you've known war. What is the mightiest enemy you've ever felt?
You won't believe me.
I think I will. You're a king, after all. And kings don't become kings without great feats of prowess and victory.
It was a thunder lizard, giant and green, with yellow streaks upon its scales. It was like a dragon, but did not breathe fire.
Ah,
I bet you've never seen a dragon.
you know, I have.
I knew I liked you.
A green one.
Ha ha!
He did
Well
not
met.
breathe fire as well. He spit this green, nasty stuff out. It gave me a rash for weeks. But my friends and I, we managed to actually bring it down. I think it might have been sick, though. It wasn't a really well-earned victory. I don't brag about it.
It took our whole tribe to fight this creature, but we call it a T-Rex. We took it down. But how did you take down this green dragon, Fenrir?
Oh, we met up with this fellow who had magics of a holy nature.
Like our book friend.
Not like the book friend. This is a holy
Magic's
man.
reading.
It was a holy man. His name was Calyx. Well,
He sounds
He-
sturdy.
he used some sort of blinding light, and when he did, I just cut the fucking thing's head off with an axe. Came right off like a top.
Who are your other friends?
Well, I have a friend who's of the knife ear race.
What?
He's half that, and his name is Lars. He's a woodsman and a man of the law, and I think he has daddy issues, but I can't tell. I haven't got to talk to him about it much. Then there's my little friend I call Squirrel. His name is Percival. He is of the gnome folk.
I've
Yes.
never met a gnome.
He is a wielder of magics.
He's a
The arcane.
shaman.
Not like a shaman. I tell you, it's not like anything from where I'm from. He amazes me. This small little thing can explode with such power. Fire. He can fly. He can do everything except for carry a conversation. It's quite an amazing little fellow. He's funny though.
He has his moments.
Yes. I think I make him nervous. You see, someone attacked us one time, and I ate half of him, and he didn't sit well with him. It's not the way of his people.
You ate someone.
Well, a little bit. I mean, I told you, I miss the wolf sometimes, and it just overcame me. I was in the heat of the moment, battle rage. You know how it is. You're a tiger.
Who hasn't ate a person? Oh boy.
Especially in the dead of winter when there's nothing to be found and, some random, excuse me, Jaster, ginger walks into your land and, you just, hey, you're in the wrong place, wrong time, buddy. Meat's meat and a man has to eat sometimes, Jaster. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're telling me you wouldn't, eat someone if the two of you were alone in the vast wilderness in the middle of a blizzard, in the middle of winter, and it was months before you would ever see another human again? If you had to survive.
Would you want to make a persuasion check to see if I'll answer that?
Yes. Oh, 12.
I said at 15. I will sustain from answering that question. I don't plan to put myself in a situation where I must survive off the flesh of another man. I'll put myself in a winning position where I will defeat everyone. But that's just how I do. That's my way.
Then that Tiger King right there is why I am the pupil and he is the master. For you and I know that our people are always facing and fighting our number one enemy, and that is Mother Nature. And she is a cruel, hard bitch to our people.
I think his people have been given many gifts, and he has not had to survive without such gifts. He was born with the steel in his hand, a silver steel.
Jaster, what do you say of that? Could you survive alone in the wilderness?
I respect the king's opinion. That's my job and my duty.
There you go. He is a man of duty, a man of honor.
So you guys are heading down this alleyway. There's lots of beggars out there. Please, please give us a coin. Get a coin.
With some silver and shit, please.
Please drop us a coin.
Oh, come on, man. Give me a banana. Oh, shit. Jaster fell off. Oh, shit. Everyone fell off.
It's quite a few beggars, and people just... this is a coach driver. What do you want to do?
I got like 60 gold in my pocket.
Sure.
I'm gonna throw out 10 gold.
And 10 gold go past a beggar, and the beggar doesn't even reach for it.
That was strange. I threw some money to those guys, and they didn't even care. What's that about? I look over at this guy. Mordecai. Why are there so many poor people here? Is there not enough work?
Well, it's my experience when people ask for gold and don't take gold. They're here for something else. And they're about to get a surprise round.
Uh-oh.
And just before you know it, boom, the beggars drop their cloaks and jump onto the cart.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can't say the DM didn't give you a chance to make a perception roll.
Oh.
You just toss money.
I didn't know I needed to make a perception.
I was listen, I'm making this up as I go.
Pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Like me in that song.
Yeah. Hey, we're about to go into combat, so that's all that matters.
Very good. I've had a long rest since the first day, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, let me do that.
They slept in the whole night.
That's right. You're right. No, it was the whole night.
Well, we've clearly allowed Fenrir to enjoy himself in town.
Yeah.
At this point, the only combat's going to be Jaster, Fenrir, and the bandits, okay? Or the mercenaries. Jaster's always going to roll this clear dice. That's hardly. Oh, Jaster got 18.
14.
So, these beggars drop their cloaks and climb aboard the rolling cart. The cart's moving this whole time, okay? So imagine like they're climbing aboard it. Time to earn a coin, pikes! Alright.
Is it open top?
No, you guys are in there. It's a roof. They've kind of climbed on the side. They're crawling the railings. Jaster pulls out the silver crest. And he...
Gonna poke it through the
He's
window.
gonna poke it right through the wood because he senses there's a guy right behind him. That'd be super cool if he rolls well. Jaster has this green card here. Jaster has a +9 on his attack, so you know. He just rolled a 12, so that's a 21.
Hell yeah.
So the sword goes through the wood. 2d6s.
Yeah, great sword. All
That's
right.
10.
10.
He just hit through 10. And the guy's like, whoa! And then Jaster...
He's gutted.
Yeah. Jaster goes ahead and he swings and he pushes through more. That one will hit because it was 11 plus there. And he's twisting. And he starts to twist the blade. So that's a... It's 2d6s plus 5, so it's 10. 10 more. And like he literally disembowels this guy through the wood.
Turns it left. Yeah.
He slowly pulls the sword out, and the guy slowly slides down the side of the cart, dead. Goes under the wheels, and the cart starts ricocheting.
Yeah.
And
a frenzied draft horse comes into the fight, and it runs over, stampedes over one of these beggars.
Oh no!
All right, it's now Fenrir's turn.
Oh boy, that was a close one. All right, Fenrir sees these guys out the window. He grab one of these guys. He's gonna just like reach through the window.
Okay.
And grab them. He's gonna stick his 3 fingers into the guy's mouth.
All right.
And grab his lower jaw.
He's gonna attempt to with the roll. Yes.
Pull his shit in. He's in a rage. He's gonna bonus action into a rage, so that he has advantage on the strength check to do this. It's gonna be. You're contesting me to see if I guess I would grapple him. Would be the mechanics of that. So what was your athletics check? Mine's 22.
I got a 9.
So he's grappled the guy, and he pull. What I'm doing is
no, he goes like this. He's like, "Let's get him, pie!" It just says pikes.
So that's one attack, but my second attack is to bash his fucking head backwards into the frame of the window.
There's like a window over the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Just smashing his fucking head. And it's gonna be 15 plus 8, so yeah.
Definitely hits. We're looking at 13 armor class.
And that's gonna be 10 damage.
Wow. You just smash him across there. Boom! And like as you pull, his hand comes free, but some teeth start flying into the cart and scatter around.
Yeah.
This guy crawls through the window and slashes at the Tiger King. 13. And he slashes the Tiger King, moves away. He misses, and the other guy comes in behind, and he slashes at one of the aides. Natural 20. He stabs one of the aides in the head, immediately killing him, we'll say. Boom.
Oh, no.
The nameless, faceless aide's dead. This guy, and as he dies, he falls back. His tunic folds up. You see like a red shirt underneath him.
Oh. That's funny.
Jaster rolls over, pushes Mordecai out of the way. Out of the way! And he just slides over with his sword and just immediately
to poke him.
Yeah, goes right into the window. 9 plus 9 is 18. That will hit. Wait, what did I say? It's a D6, right? 2 D6s. That's 8 plus 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. He just right in the guy's head. And the guy's like, and he's taking his second attack. Doesn't hit his third attack.
Third attack?
Yeah, he gets 3 attacks.
Veteran.
14 plus 9. And so he slowly pulls the sword out. And as he pulls the sword out, it does damage. He pulls it out. And you can hear the words mommy as he dies. And Fenrir can, for a fucking second, he thinks he sees the guy's tongue is on top of the sword. And he kind of, like you flip a pancake.
Right.
He drops the tongue right out the side of the window. Oh, you're up.
I've got this guy here.
Yeah, he's still like hanging on the side.
I draw Helena's dagger out of my sheath.
Oh, Helena, yeah.
And I stick it in his eye.
Poison damage.
Fuck. I don't think I hit him. Even with advantage.
We're looking for a 13.
I don't think I hit him. Where's the fucking swords? Okay. It's a fucking 12. 12.
So he goes to swipe at him, but he kind of fumbles the dagger his first attack.
Second attack. Okay, that one hits. It's above 13.
He hasn't used her dagger. He hasn't used the dagger since she stabbed him. It's been sitting in his pouch. For some reason, feels like now's the time.
Okay, that is a 10.
How's that look?
he sticks the dagger in the guy's eye and twists it, and then pulls it out so that the guy loses his grip and falls off the cage.
No.
The carriage.
Now this guy starts
Now-
climbing through the window.
I've killed that guy,
Yeah.
so I can bonus attack.
Yeah, but this guy's still climbing through the window. All right.
I will
Oh,
jump.
just as that's happening, some livestock walks in the way, and the cart shuffles, and he falls through into the cart on top of the dead body because the cart's teetering out of control, and everybody's shaking. Spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
Some commoner runs outside with a frying pan. What the fuck?
Nice. Well, I get to take a
Yes.
bonus attack. I'm gonna hit him while he's there. Natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
With a dagger.
A poison dagger.
Takes an action to activate the poison.
But he's thinking about her. She's on his mind. What's he thinking? What does he think about her as he stabs these guys?
So as he's bringing the dagger down this time, he sees the shape of the dagger and it's covered in blood from that guy's head. And the last time he saw this thing covered in blood, it was his own, and he just like for a moment can see her face smiling at his as she pushed it through his chest, and it makes his arm just come down even harder. And
So it activates as far as I'm concerned.
yes. Oh, you want the poison to activate?
Yeah.
Oh well, then I will.
Because
do
he's in the mode. He's thinking. He's reminiscing.
I'll do that.
No, I had to have the cart going out of control.
Yeah. That's gonna be 6, 9, 15, 17.
16's their hit points.
All right. Well, and he just
His
drives
head
it in
pierces into the bottom.
right through the tin helmet.
Yeah.
And he just opens it up like a can, and like blood squirts all over the face of the Tiger King.
Oh, that was his aid, but the Tiger King's.
Yeah.
Yes, wash me.
And he pulls it out, and he stands up, ready for the next person to come through the window, if at all.
The cart careens. And an angry mob of chickens flutters. Like pigeons and shit out of the way. And the carriage driver gains control. Don't take that out of the tip.
I ain't seen driving like that since Chicago. Sorry.
You fight well, Jaster Mereel and Fenrir of the North.
Thank you. Well met. I'm sorry about your aid, though.
Yes. He has a family, friends, and we will mourn him. But he's been avenged.
That he has. Let's see if this is part of the same mercenary group as before. And I will start to dig through the pockets of this guy, see if I can find that same emblem of the Moonshay Island assassins from before, which were called the Black Watch.
Actually, you do find the same emblem, but there's also a pilfer of love.
Filter of Love.
Yeah. And on it has the name Countess Lorene.
That was the thirsty bitch.
No, not the thirsty bitch. It was the other one. The one that liked poetry.
The books?
It was the one that liked the poetry. The poetry. You wouldn't talk to her because you should have talked to her. She loves good poetry, but clearly she had ulterior motives with the king. Perhaps to brainwash him, maybe?
Ah.
Well, it's good you didn't talk to her then, Fenrir, I guess.
What does this stuff do?
Don't drink it.
Why?
It will make you love something you see. And the one of the Tiger King's aides looks at you and goes, "Wink."
And I go, Tiger King, I'll let you have this once again. You might need that.
Let's put this away for safekeeping. I'll take it. Fenrir, give it to me.
We'll use this if we need to somewhere else.
It was fancy work with a sword in such a small compartment. You were able to swing that long sword around like it was a dagger.
I was aiming for his 8. I missed.
Well, you could have fooled me.
I
I have still much to learn with sword play. I can hit a man hard, but you make a blade sing. That is my desire. One day I will be the greatest swordsman. You will call me the master.
I'd like to see that one day, really. I would.
Well, we'll go on an adventure when that happens. We'll become kings ourselves. Maybe our Tiger King friend here will invite us to his land.
That's a nice fairy tale.
I find, my friend Jaster, that everything that I have set out to do since I left home, I have done. So, I can only go up from here. If you set your mind to something, you will accomplish it. That's what I have learned. And with the power of these hands, I will have it.
You have coiled steel, my friend, but I don't know what your goals are yet. I'm but here to train you in the way of the Zhentarim, so that maybe one day you can raise up in the ranks.
Yes, I am hoping that they will help me reach that goal.
And then, that day, we'll see if my dreams come true.
What are your dreams?
I'll tell you another day, my friend.
Well,
There's less ears to hear.
let's get this guy out of the cart. He's bleeding all over my nice shoes and my purple pants.
The cart stops. They drop a dead body out. And they cover one of his envoy, and they continue on to Club Lavernus. Though my heart weighs heavy for my loss of my friend, Antir, that was his name. I know he wants me to continue with my talks with these people and bring peace to his family and his grandchildren. We will do this in his honor.
I will take out one of my hand axes and lay it on his chest and fold his hands over it and say, he may need this when he crosses the river.
What happens when you die to your people?
You must cross the river into the lands of Uthgar.
What happens there?
Cross the bridge. I hear that his halls are filled with mead and meat, and every day they meet in glorious battle on the field. And then they die, and are revived every morning to feast and fight again.
My people dream of the green fields, where you could run free.
Ah, yes.
No more fighting. Just enjoying the land as it is meant to be.
The hunt.
When you're dead, you're dead.
I think it's time to go into the club, and we will pick up this conversation later.
We're
How
covered in
about
blood. Do they care about that here?
I'm sure there will be strobe lights.
Can't wait to see what those look like.
They're probably some form of creature that blinks. I haven't figured that much out. Look, let's just try to clean up as much as we can. We'll go into club, make some connections. We must stay on point. We have to win these people over so they will vote for the king and let his people keep their land.
If we had Squirrel here, he could clean us up in a second. He just flicks his fingers and all the dirt and mud and blood that's always on me flies right off. He says it's called something like that.
Pressing my last nerve is what it does.
You know, I was like you once. I had no tolerance for magic and the arcane. But squirrels grown on me.
No, I just have no tolerance for Percy.
Oh. Well, you just don't know him.
No, I don't want to know. Seems a little high-strung.
I don't know how you get that from him. He seems less high-strung than anyone I know. But maybe there's something about him that I don't see that you do.
I don't bother looking at him.
You never know. Someday, some little tiny creature like him might come along and win your heart.
That'll be the day.
I'll laugh at you on that day, and I'll say I told you so.
And you guys arrive at the Club Leventress. There's some well-dressed bouncers outside.
Hail.
You know the drill. We need your weapons.
If I was going to give you all my weapons, I'd have to cut off my hands. And
Do a charisma check.
Boo. No. 12.
I put it at 10.
All right.
Yeah.
You can hold on to my sword. Just make sure nobody goes a rubbing on its handle, eh? And I
Yeah.
hand him the executioner's sword.
Alright, oh, it's a nice bit of steel.
Heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Takes the head off clean.
You don't want to have to swing twice.
No, you don't, especially when they start kicking and screaming and it's painful and there's everyone watching and the execution is ruined and it's all your fault.
Yeah, going through, buddy.
All right. Sorry, guys. Yes, I used to be an executioner. I don't recommend it. It's grim work. Killing men who don't fight back is never really fun.
I'm not giving up my sword.
Jaster,
Maybe
you're going to
stay
leave me
outside.
alone with this again? You're the one who's, prim and proper.
Yeah, this is where you're learning. It's called leveling up. Get to work.
If you trust me. And he'll go.
I trust your learning.
All right, okay. Clearly, you are the sole adventurer here, so it's all on you. Let me, we need to earn some respect, hopefully from at least 2 of these club goers, okay?
That's
So,
fine. I actually feel better that Jaster's outside in case any more of those ruffians come in to surprise us.
Cook. All right. That is, this is Irog. He's the bartender, okay?
Okay.
He's over here bartending. How about that? He loves hearty drinkers, okay? He likes drinkers, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God, there's Mr. Majestic. Oh my God, he's the zoo master. He likes nothing, and he's offended by everything, okay? He's an asshole. But he's got quite a zoo.
Sounds like he needs a good ass kicking.
There's Rian. She's a musician. She loves music. Okay. There's Yarda. She loves necromancy. Oh my God, she loves bringing shit back to life.
Necromancy? Is that some sort of weird neck stuff?
I don't know. It's where you bring loved ones back to life. You give them a second chance.
Ugh. What a weirdo. Bet she's a freak.
Oh, that's the model. Abrahisa. I can't even pronounce her name. She loves muscles. She loves feats of strength.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, that's the mobster. That's the mobster Ignactus. He's got lots of Thieves Guild connections. If we could only get maybe a couple of them to open up to the Tiger King, we would probably make some success here.
Sounds good. Maybe we should go. Is there music playing or and there's strobe lights and shit?
There's the candles are being put out and lit back up. Put out and lit back up. It's amazing.
It's like fast tribal, jungly, blade music.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You're right.
You can add it later.
Oh no, I have it. Give me a second, sir.
Fenrir walks into this the opening of the club there, and he notices that this goddamn clown that's been here this whole time, in and out of the sort of. He looks over him and goes, "You again, motherfucker. Listen, if you're gonna just stand there and show up all the time, why don't you do me a favor and play me a funky beat?" "You got it, Buster." And Fenrir will come in and he'll start to like jive to the music. Looks like he's you know. "You there, Mordecai. Why don't you go get me and the king a strong drink?
What are you drinking?
Whatever that guy's got up there that's strong. You said he likes strong drink. Bring us something real strong."
Milk?
No, not milk. Something with alcohol in it. God, what kind of books do you read?
The ones with pictures?
You know what? Never mind. I'll do it myself. You're worthless. Hey, barkeep.
Arr! What's up?
Your two strongest ales.
You're a hearty drinker, I hear.
I am.
Want to try something?
I always want to try something.
Got this special bottle only for the best.
I am the best.
Oh. All right. It's called the Summer's Companions.
Oh,
Why don't you have a sip of this?
I'll do it.
And I'll drink of it too. We'll see what happens.
All right. Ja-ja! That is my fourth 3 that I've rolled tonight.
I rolled a 3 too.
My constitution is +6 though, so it's
Ah.
a save. It's a save, right?
Yeah.
Constitution, so it's 9.
What do you get from that? What do you taste?
Orange peel. Friendship. I can taste the sharp edge of an axe smashing an ice bucket. That's what I feel.
It's like nothing you've ever drank, huh?
Yes.
It tastes of something made and forged together. I only have a few bottles left, that's it. And once it's gone, it's gone. You must enjoy it and partake of it as much as you can. Until that day.
Till that day. I'll take 2 of those. One for me and one for the Tiger King.
Ah, cheers. And he hands you a bottle and you're off.
Yeah. All right, King. Listen, there's a lot of stuff about this bottle, but go ahead and enjoy it.
He takes a drink. Tastes like shit.
Hey, we call it wolf piss in this country.
Tastes like tiger piss?
There you go.
Alright.
I look over at that bard and I go, now. Boom, 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 boom.
This is not going to end well, is it?
You believe in miracles. You sexy thing.
Is that the... Which one's that one?
That's
The
model.
one that feats his strength. Oh, yes, the model, yes. Yeah.
Hey there, lady.
Oh.
How you doing? You look like you need a sip of something good.
Yeah. Have you, kidnapped Prince Albert?
No, why?
Well, just your pants are so tight, I just figured. You were smuggling him there.
That's my purple worm.
Never fought one of those.
You should try it.
hear they swallow you.
Yeah. Why don't you take me to your dune and I'll show you. Or you can be my friend the Tiger King. He's got just as much vigor as I do, only more, because he's got tiger blood for blood.
Wow.
Just look at those glistening muscles he has. Think of the strength that he has.
But how do I know you're strong?
Well, how would you like us to prove it?
That's for you to show me and for me to find out. What would a feat of strength be?
How far can you jump?
Me?
Yes.
She hops up.
I'll watch how far I can jump with you in my arms. He picks her up and he runs 10 feet and he jumps 18 feet.
Okay. Oh my.
How about that? Did your heart fall out from underneath your rib cage?
Do a charisma check with advantage.
Okay. I hate you, charisma. I hate you. 3. I rolled a 4 and a 1.
That was exciting, but I mean, that was, you know. I like muscles and strength. Show me something strong.
Shit. Is there anything around the room that looks like it's heavy or?
Sure, whatever you want to make up. Make up something.
Is there like a statue of like?
Of course
someone?
there is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many statues.
All right. How much you think this thing weighs?
I think it's at least a ton.
Well, I'll bet you I can pick it up over my head.
Where are you gonna put it?
Back down after I lift it up. Or I can move it to that other pillar over there. I don't know. Where do you want me to put it?
See, she puts her hands on both her hands on her chin. Just put it somewhere.
I'll put it in the middle of that dance floor, and then you and me can dance around it.
Oh, shatter it.
I'll shatter it for you. I'm gonna slip into a rage.
So
that he
you look
picks
so
this thing up.
angry.
Yes.
What are you pulsating for?
Thank God. Something above 10. That'll be
15.
14 plus 7. So
Oh, okay.
he picks this thing up.
It's a bust of the ancient rulers and merchant princes that once were here.
And he just like straight up. You ever seen like Street Fighter 2 where Guile would grab the motherfucker and go backwards like that and slam their heads at you? That's what he does. And he flips over it.
It's like blood on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Oh my, you just broke the rules. You're a bad boy.
I'm a rebel, baby. But the Tiger King, I mean, he's even crazier than that. I'm his best friend.
Why'd you break that?
To show her my strength.
Do we want to do that?
Madam, is that what we want to do?
If that's what the people do, and he goes over, I will grab one of these statues.
Uh-oh.
He rolled a 10.
10.
Just kind of struggles with it, but he gets it up, and he looks at you like, am I doing this right?
Tumble backwards. Tumble backwards.
And he tosses it backwards, and it shatters on the floor. And the somebody put out the lanterns just then, and the lanterns come back on. And it looks very cool.
And the clown's like.
Yeah, this is how they Mordecai's like, this is how the they like to say hello to people. Oh, they're so strong.
Yeah, well, you guys should meet. He says to her, this is goddamn, what's the Tiger King's name?
It's Rami. It's Rami. He's
is
right here. He shattered
This
statues
is King
too.
Rami.
He did it also. He saw you do it, and he did it, and that was probably the right thing to do, I suspect.
We are
Breaking shit.
we are strong warriors, but we are also smart men.
Yes, ma'am. They're here to pump you up with peace.
With peace.
So let me tell you about the Tiger King Rami's initiative. Fenrir, we're going to talk to you. Go on and see some other people.
See
we're
you
going to tell
around,
all about
lady.
it. Yeah,
See you around, lady. Hey, what's up, Aid? Stay the fuck away from me, all right?
I ain't said shit.
What was this guy again?
That is the this is the mobster.
Hey, mobster guy.
Yeah. What's up? Well, what? Wait, nobody calls me mobster.
What's your name?
It's Ignigius.
Igniglius?
Yeah. That's what Mom named me.
I am Fenrir. That's what your mom named me. I mean, my mom named me. Sorry, this is strong. Have you ever tried this Summer Companion's mead?
You motherfucker.
No, let me pour you some of it.
All right, you pour him some.
Try it.
Roll a persuasion or a fun, friendly pour.
Yeah.
Roll a companion check.
Companion check. My charisma is shit. It's -1. Natural 1. What is with me? I cannot roll charisma at all.
You walk over and you call me a mobster, and then you pour shit on my shoes.
Sorry, it's stronger than I thought. Anyway, I really wasn't trying to sell you a drink. I just thought it would be a nice icebreaker. Obviously not. That is not my strength.
Yeah.
Because you're not the brains. I'm the brains, and you're just a little piece of muscle, if that.
I'm not a piece of muscle, buddy. I am the guy.
Yeah.
You need someone dead? I'm the guy.
Go kill yourself then.
You're not very nice, are you?
No.
Listen, we got off on the wrong foot. I want you to understand. I respect you, and you should respect me too. That's a nice thing
debatable.
for you to do. I'm telling you. Why don't you meet my friend the Tiger King? He's a king. You can respect a king, can't you?
If he's not a pussy like you.
I really don't like your tone. No one ever really calls me that. I'm really supposed to behave in here.
Pleases me to be the first.
I'm not supposed to hurt anyone, that's what I'm saying.
You're not going to hurt me, right?
Well, I will if you say that to me again.
All right, pussy.
Well, I warned you. You see that guy right over there? And I put my arm around his neck. That one right there. And I bash his fucking head onto the floor.
Do a
I'm
sleight
gonna try
of
and
hand
do
check.
it without anyone
A sleight
noticing.
hand check.
Natural 20.
Oh. Yay! So, tell me how you just bashed the shit out of this guy's head without anybody noticing.
I say, that guy right there, and I go, boom, and I just bring my fist in and knock him the hell out, and I go, hey, I'm waggling his arm around as he kind of falls asleep, and I go, oh man, I poured him a drink and he just couldn't handle it, and I sit him back down in his chair. And I go up to Mordecai and I go, I don't think that mobster guy can handle his drink.
Well, there's a good. Well, there's still other people around the party we could
It's not
talk
like
to.
the chess guy either. He's not going to wake up and want to talk.
What did you do?
I gave him a drink and he couldn't handle it. He passed out. Look at him. It's like a little girl. I'll go try and talk to the book girl this time.
Oh no!
Hey you. Hey, you like books?
That's what they tell you.
Yeah. and poetry.
I like necromancy, if that's what you mean by books.
Oh, you look
and
just like
poetry.
your sister.
I get that a lot.
Does necromancy have anything to do with filters of love?
No.
What is necromancy?
It's the ability to bring that which is dead back to life. But you've never died, so you don't know what it's like.
Why would you want to do such a thing? When something passes on, it is natural, right?
No. Sometimes that which dies has unfinished business. It must be brought back. To finish. To complete. A task.
What tasks do you complete with your necromancy?
I usually use them to clean my house, to be honest with you. I'm lazy. I'm rich and lazy.
Well, dead things smelly and gross.
Well, you get them quickly and get them fresh before, I go to the bathhouses. There's always at least 2 or 3 drownings a week.
Do you know anything about lycanthropy?
This is a pickup line?
No. You like necromancy? I don't know anything about it, but I know a thing or two about lycanthropy. Skin changing.
Sounds dirty.
Me and that guy over there, totally capable of turning into beasts. Only not me so much anymore, but he's a tiger. Does that have anything to do with necromancy?
Not necessarily, but you could roll a persuasion
Have you
check.
ever brought a werewolf back to
Or a
life?
charisma check.
Here we go, charisma again. 3.
I don't think we...
All night long.
I appreciate your offerings, but... That's...
You're
I'll
lost.
Okay.
And he walks over to the little bard.
Are you here to jam?
Man, I gotta tell you, my soul has been brought down really low. I can't make any heads or tails of magical people, and gangsters just don't like me very much. You got to have a song in your heart that can bring a man's spirits up, yes?
I mean, we have a sitar sometimes on call, but no, do you have a song to play for us, maybe?
You got an ocarina?
Well, I mean, we could probably order you one from Amazon. It'd take a while to get to you. Probably too long.
What other instruments do you have on you?
How about this?
That's
This work?
very nice. Yeah, I can feel what you're putting down. I'll sing a song to it. Sometimes I don't succeed when I try to make friends. Sometimes I have to bash them in the face. And other times when I'm trying to learn the secrets of necromancy, that blows up in my face. I rhymed face with face. It's not very good. I didn't say I was a poet.
Yeah. What do you think, Scratch?
Happy day, Kalukale! Well, I don't know. Seems like a pretty good song to me.
Well, if it's good for him, it's good for me.
Do you write your own songs?
I mean, usually I just sing the Skyrim hits, Ragnar the Red, and
I'm telling you right now, I've got some source material for you. You can write some of the greatest tales ever written. If you write about the Tiger King and his people. They're totally up and coming. Everyone's totally digging them right now. What do you think? Want to meet him?
she takes a swig of her drink and just starts choking.
What's wrong? Do you need the Heimlich maneuver? Quick, this person needs medical attention. Poof, I knock her down. I start giving her mouth to mouth.
She's choking.
I'm pushing on her chest.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a roll.
Zoinks! He runs out.
She's choking on something in her drink. Maybe a fruit or a...
Maybe a medicine check?
Sure.
God damn it. 7.
She's still choking.
Oh my god.
And then finally she chokes it up.
What's that?
What were you saying? It's an olive. Holy shit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you gotta watch those things. Chew them up before you swallow them, huh?
Yeah. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I said you should write songs about the Tiger King because he's totally blowing up right now.
Yeah.
Everyone likes him.
I'm gonna go sit down. This is way too much for me. Oh.
Alright, see you later. Yeah, Mordecai isn't going very good.
What do you mean? She's all up into it.
Yeah, I know, but nobody else likes me. Maybe this motherfucker over here who doesn't like anyone.
Oh no! Fenrir, no! No, he doesn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Well, like you care.
I do, man. Everybody at this party fucking sucks.
They do.
I agree. What the fuck? You know, I mean, why do we even hang out here?
I don't know.
What are you looking to get out of this?
I don't know. I mean, trying to make connections, help me collect money, put my sister through Bard College.
Oh, yeah? Is she a good looking gal?
What it's icky. Whoa. It's weird.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't make it in the world of the bards if you're...
Hi, she waits tables. She's a piece of shit.
Oh, well,
I mean, she's still got some voice like an angel.
well, that's good. At least she has that. Maybe she has a voice for radio. A face for radio, I'm sorry.
She ain't got a voice for sending stone.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I mean, what are you into?
She whatever and nothing.
I guess. This is a really dead place for you to be hanging out, though. There's not many connections to make. That bard over there, she can't handle her drink. Neither can that guy. And that one over there is into some weird neck stuff.
Yeah.
I hear she's got dead bodies cleaning her house. How clean can that possibly be?
It's probably dropping dead fur and dead skin all over the place.
Probably smells like shit.
Yeah.
This place is shit.
Yeah.
We gotta go find a different club, man. I
Guess
think you
so.
and I are on the same wavelength. Let's blow this joint. You know what I'm saying? You ever had mead?
Meat off the ass of horse? Love to.
No. This right here. This is called Summer Companions,
Oh.
man. You're gonna love
I
it.
thought we were getting really crazy.
No, you should try this drink. It'll liven you up a little bit, and we can get the fuck out of here and find something better going on.
Anything will make me forget my sister.
Yeah, she doesn't sound very cool at all. I know a couple of girls back at that bathhouse a couple of blocks away that will make you forget your sister all night long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, roll a I don't care check.
Don't even know what that is, but it's 13.
Kind of care. I mean, what do they do?
They'll shave you.
How much? How much will they shave?
Anywhere you want, man.
No, how much? You know, how far will they go with the shave?
Oh, all the way down to the skin.
In between?
In between.
You know, crevices.
Let me just tell you something. The women of Chult are not like the women of the Sword Coast. It all goes.
Yeah, Chult girls don't choke. That's
No,
what I
they
hear.
don't. I mean, look at this thing in my pants. Handled it like a champion.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that?
Hopefully later on, you see that model the Tiger King is talking to?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right. Hey guys, this is my new friend. We're gonna hang out for a while. What do you think?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's totally into shaving and weird stuff like that. He's a crazy wild man.
I like elderberries.
Yeah, and his sister sucks.
Yeah.
But she's trying to, wait tables, put herself through barn school.
Yeah. This is
I got the doctor!
I'm not sure what he just said, but I think this is wonderful connections. Let me introduce you to King Rami of the clan Ocean. He's here to help bring peace to his land. I don't care. All right, so that's great. That's wonderful.
But you should. I mean, come on, man. When you start caring, then people start sharing, and then life gets brighter, and then maybe this place won't suck so bad. I need to stop making charisma checks.
Yeah. I think you've done enough, Fenrir. I think it's probably... Yeah, why don't you make a charisma check and see if I still care.
6.
I don't care anymore. I'm done. You were never my friend.
That's not true. We were going to be best friends. Well, how about you, lady who likes muscles? Still into it?
Well, this is wonderful. I think you've done enough for tonight, Master Fenrir.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's some good wine.
Yep.
So, if we can maybe get back in the carriage, we can hopefully get safely back home, unless there's another ambush waiting for us, because that seems to be my life.
Here's a banana, motherfucker. Alright.
I'm sure everything went well in there, Fenrir.
Oh, it was a disaster. Why didn't you make me go by myself?
It's the way you learn.
I'm not learning anything except for that I am terrible at this.
We won't know until the end of the negotiations.
Well, I hope they go better than what just happened in there. Sad excuse. Sad excuse for a diplomat.
Like I told you, everyone knows how to... Well, you know how to swing a sword. You just need to know when to swing the sword. Sometimes you gotta know when to just talk. Not every battle can be won with bloodshed.
I did a lot of talking in there. And a lot of drinking. And
Yeah, I know. I can smell it on you.
I might have punched someone.
Anybody see?
Just the guy I punched.
Then you done well. So the night goes. Fenrir, having had drinks and made some parlay with multiple people, they all retire back at their tavern inn, which is happened to be named the Golden Marmot. And they wake up and have a fine breakfast. And then King Rami asks them to join him in his chambers at the dinner table or at his feast table, so they can make their final plans on how to proceed with the negotiations.
Well, good morning, everyone.
You look like you slept well, friend.
I did, in spite of feeling like a total idiot.
You did fine.
Turns out I'm not good at clubbing things unless it's seals.
Haha. I do like that.
You did fine, Fenrir. You did the best you could. Only through failure will you learn how to succeed.
Well, that which doesn't kill us makes us hornier.
Yeah, something like that.
Who brought that model home last night?
The silent guy giggles.
No. Well, I'm not wearing those purple pants today. Some ominous music for not wearing purple pants.
Put them pants back on.
They looked at me like, "What do you mean you're not wearing those Prince Adam pants? Put them back."
I never thought Prince Adam pants would be what we were going to be talking about, but okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm going to meet the merchant princes and try to negotiate peace for my people.
Well, luckily I won't be there to be the man speaking the whole time.
But my friend, I think you have shown that you are the key to this whole negotiation. You have brought the people to me. You have introduced me to so many fine people. You've saved me multiple times.
Well then, if that is your wish, I will be your man. Just be sure to put in a good customer review card with the Zhentarim.
So, the question is, what do we negotiate for? I say we negotiate for everything. Don't give up an inch. Don't give anything to the prospectors. But maybe I should give the prospectors a small piece of my land. So to stop the war, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You let them just weasel their way in a little bit, and they'll take everything. So this is the treaty terms. It's going to start at 10. There are things that you've done during the course of tonight that have given you plus or minus
Okay.
to your roll.
Okay.
You can decide what you want to try to roll for.
So I get a plus
The
10
best.
whatever I roll?
Right now we're starting at 10.
Okay.
Okay. The save is a 10. So if you roll a 10, say the worst one is a minus 15. So if you roll a 5 minus 10, you're going to do the 15 basically. Well,
I don't understand. So if I roll a 10 or above, it's one of these.
yes.
If I
It's
roll
going to be a positive if it's
below 10, it's that.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have done things tonight to gain you pluses or minuses.
Okay.
Actually, I should probably add those up real quick. And you have gained some rerolls.
Okay.
So you can decide which check you want to shoot for. You can shoot for the world, or you can just shoot for less than the world. What would Fenrir tell him to settle for? He didn't win the game of chess, so we lost points there. Just to put it in perspective. These little things.
It was all things that I'm not good at.
Yeah. It was the worst possible. So.
And I've rolled lower than 10 all night.
Well, it's your call now. It's in your hands, buddy. All right, now you have the. Well, Fenrir, what do you think? What should we shoot for? I think we should go for the plus 15. That means we'd have to roll, really high.
Really high. There's not really a whole lot of promise that the prospectors will be taken away from the land forever and that they will never ever come back. As long as your land possesses valuable things, you will always have to negotiate. That is the way it is back in my home, and that is the way of us men of the wilderness, as society presses further and further into it. I think that at least they should have to pay you tariffs, and they should have to stop the hostilities, of course. Pay you recompense.
We'll tell you have a plus 10 on this roll.
Okay. But if we can get them to stop, that would be wonderful.
So what is the minimum you're trying to do?
At least the 8. But
So you're going to try to roll for 18.
at least.
Okay?
If I do better than 18, it's good, right?
Yeah. So you have to decide. Anything less, we'll see.
Okay.
So we will negotiate.
Okay.
Roll.
Shit, motherfucker. I got a 16.
Plus 10.
No, I mean I got a 16.
Well, you've earned one reroll. So 16 or...
Come on, get above a 10 tonight. 7.
Or would take the 6... Oh, it's 17 then.
No, yeah, it's 17, yeah.
Alright, what's the 17 get us?
Prospectors must pay recompense to the Osan people for damages and loss of life. All mercenary forces will remain within established boundaries and will cease hostilities.
That's the best we could do. The Black Watch will remain, but they will pay my people for the death that they've caused.
And they will cease the hostilities.
So they say. What says you, Jaster of the Zhentarim, Fenrir of the Zhentarim? What do you think of these terms that they've brought me?
It's not great. I told you it wouldn't be wonderful. So long as your land possesses things that men want, like I told you, they will continue to press.
Do you think we should negotiate one more time? All or nothing?
What do you think, Tiger King? What would you have me do?
I don't know. It would be fate to roll one more time and accept whatever is given to us.
We can try it.
But what if I lose what you've already gained me?
Well,
Do you really think we can get more than that? At least the families that have lost people, family members, children, husbands, wives, will be paid, but I don't know, to have the mercenary forces in your land waiting for that moment to steal from you. I don't know if the Zhentarim will agree with that.
if the Zhentarim wouldn't agree with that, and it's not good terms for them, then we must try.
But what if I lose everything?
Well, I just don't know what to say, King.
But you must know what to say, for this is your moment to say. What is your decision, Fenrir? You have helped me along this way. How do I finish this journey, my barbarian friend? Do I accept what they've given me, or do I push for more?
This is where you have to make the decision.
I can't make the decision.
Will, listen, hear me out. You want that peaceful, grassy land. You want to live in that place, don't you? Where you don't have to worry about war anymore, do you?
But with mercenaries looking over my shoulders?
Is that the reality you told me you wanted?
I want to be free, to run in the green.
Do you think that you would ever be able to achieve it with these terms?
No.
And would you not rather die than not live with that reality that you've chosen? If that is the case, then we must try once again.
I hope you have a sleight of hand.
That's a bit meta, but alright.
The roller rolls.
It's a 14
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Oh, yes, plus 10.
That makes it a 24. That works then. So basically, prospectors will not be granted any land or access to Osan territory, and they must immediately withdraw and permanently end all hostilities.
I will tell them that's my terms, and nothing less. I agree. Get them the fuck out of your land.
Will the Zhentarim back them?
Of course.
I think you're in good hands.
And so the Tiger King goes back into the negotiating room and he says, "No, this will not work. I will not settle for your mercenaries to stay in my land. I've learned from my new friends that I can be free to run in the green. You will not hinder this. And then I will trade with your people my minerals and my steel. And we will make a pact that way. And the Oceans are able to keep ownership of a fair portion of their land. And King Rami and his characters are regarded as heroes. And that, yeah, King Rami invites the characters to explore his lands if they ever want to meet his people. They're honorary members of the Ocean tribe. I think we have done well. Do you have more of that drink your people have?
I've got something even better that I got from this really crazy bartender last night. And I put down the Summer Companion's mead.
It smells like friendship.
And tiger piss.
Well, I guess it's time to get back to the mainland. You got that Talon's Roost going up, all that bells and whistles.
Yeah, that's more Lars's baby, but I'm happy it's making him happy. Maybe I got a place to put my feet up at night.
You have a foothold in Phandelver, and it's growing, and the Zhentarim wants somebody there.
Yes, so they do. I can't wait to start seeing what the Zhentarim do for me, because as I told you, it's not sitting well with my friends. But I think that we did something good today.
Well, judging by your outfit, if you're ever in the town of Yartar, there's a place called the Winds of Winter. They'll dress you a little bit better. Maybe the Zhentarim will take care of you like that.
I am going to burn these clothes once I get off that boat. Although I might keep the pants.
Only for special occasions.
Yes. We might hit that bathhouse one more time before we leave.
I thought you'd say that. We got a long ride back to the Sword Coast, and many, many more adventures to come.
You know, Jaster, maybe when after I've conquered the Sword Coast, I'll go back to the land of Chult and conquer it.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna just end up in jail or something, maybe.
No, I won't end up in jail. I've got friends like you to keep me out.
Yeah. Hopefully my tutelage will pay off for something. Who knows what future holds for us?
Well, it's going to be a long voyage. Why don't you show me that tongue pancake trick you did with that longsword?
Yeah, I'd like to see you use that one day. It'd be kind of cool. Kind of wizard.
I'll have to get a sword with a better point on it, though.
Yeah. The only way to top this is take a giant's tongue.
Yeah, that would be the day. What an enemy that would be to kill. Ice giant. That'd be a good one to put in the book.
Yeah.
Those guys are scary.
Well, I hope you learned something from this adventure.
Yeah, don't talk to politicians.
You have to talk to politicians. That's the thing. Money moves people. Swords can only do so much.
I'll say this. At least I didn't get killed or beheaded or insult someone to the point where they're coming after me or anything, except for maybe that one guy I punched.
There might be a mob after us, yeah.
He might send a hitman or two. But, hey, bring it on. I mean, his bodyguards didn't even see me punching him. What good are they? Just jumpsuits. Nothing better than Red Brands.
Nothing better than red brands.
Well, I think I'll retire to the whole dream about the redheads and killing giants.
You do that.
I imagine they boarded the vessel and returned to the Sword Coast with their own agendas ahead of them.
And on the back of the boat, sitting on the anchor where no one sees, a little clown strumming on a fucking banjo.
Ding, 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 ding. That's all, folks.
Heading to the Sword Coast.